Still stressed over that, even though I did it on the other channel. I'm gonna do it here too, just to share my experience on two different channels so people can see and hear what I'm feeling and thinking about. What's up, all? It is a silly dilly here. You see the title story, you see the story, so the title, I'm about to share a story with you guys. Last night was a scary storm. A absolute near scary experience. I don't know what the heck they want. Just meowing, meowing. Last night was an absolute scary experience. If you guys were watching Ryan Hall, y'all, last night, 85,000 people were viewing. Anybody in the Dangerfield, Lone Star, Naples, or in the Omaha area, a a mixture passed over my area in Lone Star. A tornado mixture passed over my area. If that thing was to ever produce a tornado, you guys may or may not see from. I don't know. Because we ain't got no storm shelter now. I don't know where the storm shelters are around here. But this, Sabrina, I'm worried about you, lady. Gosh darn it. But this thing is no joke. I mean, this thing kept me stressed the frick out last night. I couldn't sleep much. I sweat myself. I mean, I was stressed out. Knowing we had no power last night. No power. I was powerless because I'm so used to, I was worried about everything in the freezer. I was worried about everything here. And then, of course, I'm hoping that everybody's going to be able to get back on their feet and stuff. Because, I mean, it was scary. I mean, it was scary. I mean, I know it's just one day, but I'm not going to live this down and forget about it. Because after what happened back home in 2020 and 21, man, the tornado that wiped out Mayfield, Kentucky, bro. Or also hearing about this after hearing about the tornado that nearly hit the high school in Graves. I ain't gonna forget none of that. And then when I was younger, I know I was young, I was dumb, I was stupid to not think that the possibilities of a monstrosity storm can happen, but it happened. And I'm not gonna live it down. I'm still stressed from all this last night. I'm still stressed. I'm still shook. I'm still like bothered because I can't bear the thought of a tornado. I can't bear the thought of a monster storm just coming through and just taking everything I know and love. I'm just glad that it passed over us. I'm really glad that, but it's just so freaking stressful. So I mean, I was really hoping that all this would just subside and pass over and go. Boy, was I wrong. As soon as this stuff came over, it was babooski. It's freaking stressful, man. What, a tornado down in San Antonio? Jesus. Jesus, Sabrina. These things ain't to play with, man. They're freaking scary. Freaking scary. It's scary. Knowing that tornado mixture passed over and kept going northeast, I don't ever want to ever experience a tornado. When I was a little bit younger and I was still going to elementary school, there was they were saying that there was a possible storm, a monstrosity storm, causing some absolute chaos. When I was younger, in the little town that constantly had its name for a reason in Water Valley, it had its constant name. Even though it flooded a lot, the cornfields flooded a lot, the back roads flooded a lot, but these storms are no joke, dude. These storms, these tornadoes, these rain, it's no joke. These things are not something to laugh at. These things are not something to play with. While the storm is going through all the other states, causing absolute destruction of all these people's homes, properties, lives, everything. It is taking everything from so many. It's not something to joke about. It's not something to toy with. It's not something to go, hey, let's go play pretend storm chaser while you get freaking sucked up. And then some people are like, let's go film it live. Let's go see if we can drive in front of the tornado and get you guys some good footage. Not doing that. Hell no. I ain't strapping myself to a pump neither until the nader picks me up. Nope, not doing that. I ain't strapping myself to no goddamn pump. You stupid. This is something that I'm scared, man. I'm not ever going to forget about this. And a lot of reasons why I'm making this is so you guys can rewatch this and replay it back and listen to it. I don't care. If I dox myself, I dox myself. I done it years ago. Knowing how young, dumb, and stupid I am. Yeah, I know I got the experience I need to know. You know who fully knows who we are? The government. The government. They're tracking our every move. They know who we are. They know our name. They know everything about us. So, just because people think they're untrackable, government tracks you. So there's that for the day. But like I said, if y'all were watching Ryan Hall, where the 85,000 people that were viewing, that storm was showing in Morris County where I was at. That big black cloud that looked like a tornado mixture that could have formed a tornado passed over us, luckily. Knowing it was going northeast. But if that thing was to produce a tornado, a lot of things could have happened. However, I did check around out here. I did check around. There was a tree that's just down a couple blocks from here. It basically was struck by lightning, which was the big boom I heard last night. It just like, Jesus criminy Christmas, because as soon as I heard that, that shit had me freaking out and just I was talking to my mother. I was just freaking. She's like, no, that was like, she's like, that was lightning. That was thunder. I was like, I was like, that was a damn tree. I knew it was a tree because the last time a tree was ever hit by lightning, you would hear when it goes. Timber. Well, I'm not a lumberjack, but the tree didn't really fall. The tree was struck by a bolt of lightning. I mean, it split that tree in two. One side of the limb is sitting on top of a roof. The other side is the heavy bit that is on someone else's roof. The arch of the house that has that little arch that is designed the way it is, like how each house has like a corner point on top of the roof. I don't know what it's designed with all the shingles. That corner point is bented. And it's a small black family that's living over, but that tree that fell on that way of that house just split. And it looks like they were moving out and going probably somewhere until the power came back on. Luckily, the power came back on at 11 something. Oh, what? When do you got a kangaroo? When do you get here? Oh gosh, she's got Kangaroo Jack. She's gonna hop all the way over here with him and beat me with it. So, at the end of the freaking day, dude, things like this are scary. You don't play, you don't joke. It's life or death experience, man. Just because you feel like your area is untouchable doesn't mean that the Lord can't test it. I mean, where I live is hills and waterfronts. That's when we get wind lakefront advisories. We got a lot of just like rain, heavy winds. Don't get cold here very often, but it's kind of just freaking scary, the thought of that. However, though, I did hear off on the past lake, though, there's a lot of trees, a couple telephone poles down, but a stinking load of trees. If anything, I want to try to go out in here and help people if I can. If anything, I want to try to go and help people. Help out in this community because I want to go about what I've been saying and preaching. So I want to go out there and do all that. Thing is, I'm not going to. Thing is, I wouldn't know how to use a chainsaw. Nor do I know the proper safety measures with using a chainsaw. So I want to at least be able to help just drag trees or help people pick up limbs and bag up garbage and such, just so people are all right around here. That's all I want to do. But also try to avoid the crackheads, if anything. So yeah. Because I know a few people have been trying to hit me up for money or like, hey man, you got some marijuana? Like, what the frick's wrong with you? And then some crazy lady are asking me for beer and money. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. It's good that I'm alright. I appreciate the love, guys. I mean, I'd rather share this with you guys because, like, if I didn't do it, like, if I didn't share anything, some of you guys probably thought I might have disappeared. Even though I was on a live last night, just lurking around while I had a little juice on my phone, kind of freaking feeding off my hotspot, but I'm good. I love all you guys. Silly Dilly's out. Y'all have a good one. Diana, did you text me again? I'll text you in a minute. I'll be back in a minute.